Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. I almost had to cancel my show today. My own show. You want to know why? Because of Stonewall Jackson. That's right. That racist. Tear down his statue. See, I'm just letting you know, if I don't show up tomorrow, it's because of Stonewall Jackson. He was a Southerner, a Confederate. Who knew? What about Andrew Jackson? My namesake. I was named after him. I'm gonna preemptively cancel my show. I don't want anybody boycotting me because of my Southern heritage. Oh, goodness. Oh, so I was talking about this chick who has decided that she's going to get after white folks because of their your skin color. And she's written this thing. She wants 10 things that you to think about as you go through life as a white person, how you could help out black folks. And I want to analyze some of these over the next, maybe the remainder of the hour. By the way, if you want to contact us, 844-551-8255. And just for the sake of discussion, if you are so moved by this discussion we have today to donate to black people, make sure you do it to my PayPal. My PayPal account is theblacksphere@gmail.com. Let me spell that for you. THEBLACKSPHERE@gmail.com. That is my PayPal account if you decide you're going to will something over to somebody. And, feel free. If you feel the need to pay reparations, don't just choose any black. Choose me. Anyway, here's what this chick writes. Her name is Channelle Helm. And here's what she put. Some things I'm thinking about that should change. And she says, in that Southern black grandmama voice. So she says, here's the way I should say this to you guys. Number one, this is the thing that should change. White people, if you don't have no descendants, will your property to a black or brown family, preferably one that lives in generational poverty. Okay. And that's the best old black woman Southern voice. Well, that's pretty good. Anyway, so she's saying if you're a white person and you don't have any descendants, give your money to somebody black or brown who's in generational poverty. And the reason this is such a great idea is because that money is going to go immediately back into the economy. Because black people and brown people who live in generational poverty are the dumbest people on the planet. They don't know how to get out, nor do most of them want to get out. If you are in generational poverty in this country, it is because you choose to be. Okay? Now, so how do I need to say that? Do I need to say that like Farrakhan or Jesse Jackson? You choose to be in poverty in the country because you do not want to work and get a job. Put hope in your brains, not dope in your veins. Generational poverty. Generational poverty are the people that win the lottery and are broke in 2 years. Why would you give your money to somebody like that? They're going to start a business. They don't even know how to do stuff. And I'm going to be critical of them. See, a lot of times people, well, Kevin, they poor folks. Come on now, leave them alone. They don't know no better. Well, too bad. When you say something, well, Kevin, they don't know no better. Well, then go learn better. What do you mean you don't know no better? Not using the double negative. I'm doing that for a fact. You know what I'm talking about. If I don't know something and I know that I need to know it, I'm going to learn it. If you're going to have an engineering degree and you don't know calculus, let me explain. You will need this math. So why would you not learn it? I'll muddle through. I'll figure out how to do it. I don't know, Jethro. I could cipher my way around it. You ain't ciphering your way around integrals. You have to know the math. What are you talking about? And then give money to people in generational poverty. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to give drugs to people that are generational crackheads. Okay? How about that? Here's number 2 in my grandmother voice. White people, if you're inheriting property you intend to sell, when you get it, give it to a black or a brown family. You gonna make your money in some other white privilege way that these other people they won't. You see. So what this girl is saying is, Don't give it to your kids or whatever. If you get it, if you're receiving this property, give it away. You will have ample time to do what you need to do. Do what Mitt Romney did. What's funny is this girl's writing about this. Mitt Romney did exactly that. He donated his stuff to charity. Now, did he give it to brown and black? I don't know. I mean, he gave it to charity. I'm presuming that disproportionately represented brown and blacks. So he did that. How much support did he get for president from brown and blacks? I rest my case. Here's number 3. And my grandmother voice. If you are a developer or realty owner of a multifamily housing, build a sustainable complex in a brown or black blighted neighborhood and let brown and black people live in it for free. I love this one. Think about what this girl is telling you. She's saying some white dude needs to build a project for free. Hello, girl. It's called the government. The government has already built you these. You live there for free. You ever heard of Section 8? It is amazing to me that this girl, Kenny, she's saying, hey, white developer, give us this beautiful building that we can turn into an armpit, a crap hole in 5 years that you will never get a nickel out of. You spend your millions of dollars and let us live for free. And oh, you know what? Force a couple of white hipsters to have to live in there and pay the freight. That'll be the way you get your money. These people are crazy. One of my friends called me after I came off of Fox Business talking about all the different nonsense that's going on today. And he said to me, Kevin, bro, your people, he's a white dude. He's like, your people are crazy. I'm like, who? What you talking about? My people? Hey, my people? I don't espouse to own all black folks or be a part of it. I'm part of the sane black culture, not the insane black culture. But I got what he was saying. He's saying, Kevin, how can people think the way black people think? He doesn't get it. This is an Italian dude who grew up poor, who worked for everything he's gotten, got his degree in engineering. We worked together at Texas Instruments. He retired, took his money, put it into sound investments, and he's a wealthy guy. Now he's going, look, that's the way I did it. He doesn't get it. And most of you don't either. Because you can't understand the rationale that comes from in the pathology that develops from years of indoctrination that tells you that to be a thief is okay. A kid breaking into a house to get something because he's going to college and he can't afford, new clothes or books. To steal from somebody else is okay. Culturally, that's fine. We understand he's just trying to get his. And it was for a good reason. Don't Democrats always tell you it's for the right reason? The end justifies the means. It's crazy out there, people. Here's number 4. White people, if you can afford to downsize, give up your home you own to a black or brown family, preferably a family from generational poverty. Now, what she wants you to do is, if you're an empty nester and you have, $1 million of equity in your home, what you do is you go ahead and cash out, or maybe I don't know how she's wanting you to do it, but you give that house to somebody else, and then you go downsize to something smaller, and we're all good. And when you downsize, when you give this house to somebody, it should be somebody who's never lived in your kind of neighborhood, who has no concept of what it's like to change their class system through hard work. So they don't have a care in the world about that neighborhood. I tell you what, go look at a Section 8 house. My grandparents owned Section 8 housing. Look at it after these people leave and all I can tell you is, to do Section 8 housing, you better have the right constitution. You better understand how things work, because your house is not going to be the same. And I'm not telling you everybody is a bad Section 8 tenant. There are people who are good tenants, and we had some. But we had some that you go, how do you live in this? People I would not rent a house to if you put a gun to my head. Generational poverty. Give your home. I tell you what, give your home in this, gated community to a family that's from generational poverty. Watch how long it lasts. Look, folks, I'll just say it in this way. White people gave up the cities. You guys moved. White flight is what they called it. And what happened to the cities? You had Democrats that took over. They brought in black people in droves. Black people then took over. And what do you have? You have the most crime-ridden places on the planet. Detroit, areas of the cities are more dangerous than war zones. How pathetic is that? When we come back, we'll talk more about this list.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.